Yeah, kind of hard to miss that. Well, it looks like we're all here and on time, so RC, let us know when you're ready.
Ready.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lava Crows. We had a couple surprising weeks off, and now we're back. And I have hiccups. Hold on one second. All right. Where we last left off, I believe Shay and Genevieve had discovered that Shay's father, is not joining them. He did do his best to unlock the helm, the mobile helm, so that Shay would have access to more systems. Um, Genevieve stole a couple books. Shay was given a book from on behalf of his mother, since she's apparently not interested in speaking directly or interacting at the moment. And they all went to a lovely little brunch before they were planning to go return to the ship. Meanwhile, Kitlak and Cassie um, have a pending decision on whether or not to allow a certain masked creature, person on board to leave the asteroid for, I think it was 10,000 gold. Does that sound? I think it was 10,000 gold. Um, Even though Kitlak definitely has reservations, but money. Also, Cassie discovered that her attempt to attune to a spelljammer helm ended up with some malfunctions. Malfunctions that revealed she had a very dark wire and some oil that was likely going to kill her. Fortunately, they had found an artificer that rolled well enough to not kill her, just barely kill her, almost kill her. What are you at? 2 hit points? 1 hit point?
Just a single hit point.
Um, but had solved the problem. Other than Cassie being in a bit of a state of shock. Fortunately, she's not organic, so that won't be fatal, probably. Also, that there's likely some sort of tracking system now active on her, or at least people hunting for her. Meanwhile, Kitlak and Malkil did all this in the black market. And I believe that's everything that happened. Did I miss anything? Oh, yes, crew forthcoming. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and continue at the black market. Cassie, it's been been a couple hours. You've kind of been given a diagnostic with someone else's hands in your chest. Not pleasant, but you're probably clean now. Um, you haven't been able to regain anything simply because, yeah, yeah, this has all been an ordeal. I guess is the best way to put it. Kitlak, you declined to go explore the black market while this was going on.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave one of my crewmates in the questionable hands while when they're not doing well.
I'd say that's very offensive, but they are gnome hands, so
You could say they're a gnome quantity.
unknown gnome quantity. Anyways,
No, no,
um,
gnomes are known. They're known to be gnomes.
yes, but you don't know this
No
gnome
gnomes.
very well.
Well, he's an unknown gnome known. No, he's a gnome unknown. A known gnome unknown. Gnome. I'm a stop. just I
I
don't
was
know what
either
I'm
going
doing
to
anymore.
give you inspiration or take it away. I hadn't decided.
Let's do both. Let's do both. Just give it to me and then immediately take it back.
So yes, Cassie is now mobile. She has one hit point. You are still in the black market. Um, would you like to look around? I believe you wanted to try and get back to the ship, but now there are people looking for her. What would you like to do?
Well, if my opinion counts for anything, I say that we should exit out the back and exit quickly. Probably find our way off of this rock sooner rather than later. You all right, Cassie? Am I going through? Are people hearing me?
No,
You are.
we're hearing you. I'm waiting for Cassie to
Oh,
either
okay.
respond or Malkill to say what Cassie's thinking, doing, feeling, collapsing, whatever.
Cassie breaks into song in five, four, three. Malkill's typing something, I think. Mike.
Of course, it was working. I'm guessing it was the voiceover that kicked in.
Yeah.
That was an issue. The gnome is busy looking over the parts that they've removed from Cassie, and they seem to have pulled out a chemistry kit from somewhere and are studying the oils that had leaked out of the wire that exploded a few minutes later.
What can you tell me about that? Kitlak is going to I assume Cassie is just kind of like vibing right now, trying to get their stuff back together.
I
So
mean, she's
Kitlak's
been
gonna
put
see
back together. She's just probably lying
metaphorically,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so Kitlak is gonna make small talk with the gnome. What's going on with the oil and the wire? And I wish I knew more about this whole situation.
Oh, well, the wire is obviously a possessive device designed to kill anyone who, you know, needs to be killed remotely. It's actually very rare. I've only seen it a couple times. The corporation doesn't do it for everyone. Only certain individuals, so that they can be killed on demand and then be reborn, restructured.
Hmm.
I always think of it as experimental drones, but Cassie seems of well, parts of her seem to be of an older model, and I mean she was model, I think it was 14, so you know she may be in an ongoing test drone and just wasn't aware of it. It's the oil that's interesting. This is new, so this must be a new prototype with all of her other prototype systems. My guess is it's a way to
Testing.
either. Yep, I can
I can hear you.
hear you, not Cassie's voice, just you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fix my push talk here.
Okay, I will continue rambling. Uh, but this is a new substrate. I've never seen it before. I mean, obviously it's made of native materials, but it's not native to here. It's brand new. I'm fascinated. There's a bit of an electrochemical current going through it.
Hmm. You know, it seems kind of like a waste of effort to make a device that can kill someone on demand. Where I'm from, you really just pay someone a small, tidy amount of gold, and they kill somebody for you, and that's kill on demand. It's no reason to invoke technology.
Well, I mean, this allows for the current physical form to be destroyed so that a new one can be built remotely. So the company doesn't have to, Arc Life Constructs doesn't have to, send anyone out. They can just trigger it.
I mean, sure, but where's the fun in that? If you're going to kill someone, you got to give them a sporting chance to not die.
Well, that's why
Otherwise, it's. Go ahead.
well, that's why I said I think she's a prototype, maybe obviously a multi-generational prototype, uh, because I've only seen this on a few rare individuals, and you know,
Testing.
Can
We
hear
heard
you.
you again.
Okay,
Not
I think I'm
Cassie,
up
but
and
you.
running again.
And is Cassie working now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, we're up and running. Sorry about that.
It's
It's
okay.
cool.
Um, and of course, the head, the CEO. I mean, they're always advancing their designs for models for people to be reborn into. And I know Tear Ducts is one of those things that they've tried to do over and over again. This seems to be going for imitation of certain, I don't want to say glandular liquid, but it's doing something. Hmm. He's just going to start pulling up a few droplets and mixing it with some random chemicals because you are not a chemist, Kitlak. You have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, Kit like asked him, and he was really expecting and explain it like I'm five. Uh, that's not what Kit like got out of all
He's a
this.
gnome. That is explaining it like he's five.
Yeah, bet they feed this to their 5-year-old gnomes. Yeah.
I do apologize
Ooh.
for that. It seems that my vocal systems were having some issues.
Well, as long as they're resolved, that's the important thing. How are you feeling, Cassie?
I mean, I am very, very much damaged, as you could probably tell.
Oh, chemist boy, gnome man, gnome quantity. Uh, you're not going to seriously leave her in this condition, are you?
What condition? I repaired her. She's fine. She just needs to get her own auto repair systems. I'm not going to just, you know, forcibly give her some sort of repair liquid. I don't know if she'd like that. I don't know if she'd like the flavor. I don't know if her systems are okay with that. We don't even know if they're waterproof.
Cassie, how do you feel about being repaired?
It's preferable to the state I'm currently in.
Kit like makes a no duh gesture at the gnome. If you would be so kind.
Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm.
Look, you don't leave a job half finished. That's just common sense.
I know, that's why I put her together.
I,
Also, I do have a
I
name.
would try to. I would
Oh,
try to repair myself, but I'm worried that it's not going to work again.
Well, you should definitely test it out your systems just to see if it does work. But let's see, what do I have? He very reluctantly leaves the samples running on in a mixer to look around. Okay, so mechanical repairs, and you can handle normal potions and stuff, right?
Yes, it is built into my systems that way.
Well, I've got some just standard healing potions here. I've got. We already turned down the system reinforcements. You just want some potions then?
I would take pretty much anything right now.
Let's see. Okay, so I've got. Looks like just a basic health potion and this vitality potion. Supposed to really enhance any sort of repairs done on a machine or machine person. So, the vitality potion is a little pricey, but you have given me some new elements to examine, so I'll give you a discount of half off.
It really matter to me right now, as long as I'm not on the verge of falling apart.
All right, in that case, you know what? I'll give you both for a flat 2,500.
you can do better than that. Kitlack's going to say, cocking an eyebrow at the guy.
No, really, the vitality elixir is very rare, very specialized design. It took me nearly 4 weeks to synthesize this. But it is very
Cinder
effective.
jumps from Cassie.
Any repairs you attempt on your system will be very effective.
Cinder
Sorry.
jumps from Cassie's shoulder as a arc of electricity jolts off from her neck. Is it still working?
Yeah, I'm just not sure. The gnome isn't really kind of paying attention to you. He wants to go back to the bench of alchemical materials right now.
Oh, look, we could we could bring it back to the ship. This one, I believe, is probably going to nickel and dime us a little bit on this.
Hey, it's
Which
50% off. That's a pretty good deal.
mm, I'm saying that you left a job unfinished, but
No, the job was to make sure she doesn't die and we don't die with her. And there was a 50% success, and it was successful.
uh,
Everything after that was just, making sure she didn't literally fall apart when I put her back together. She can
fine,
walk,
fine,
she
fine,
can talk.
At that, Cassie's hand does fall off.
fine. Get like gestures at it widely, like, come on.
He's going to look at the hand, look at at Cassie, look at the hand again, and then go. If we detach the dragon's head, you could have a dragon's head for a hand.
Cassie just reaches down and picks up her own hand. Fingers twitch uncomfortably.
Look, how about this? I'll give you the healing potion since you don't want the vitality elixir. So how about that? I'll give you that for free since your hand fell off.
I think that would be acceptable.
All right. Here you go. And he's gonna hand you just a standard healing potion. So if you drink it, that's 2d4 plus 2, and he's gonna go back to the oil and ooh, it has suppressive properties for emotional and magical regulation. Fascinating. Oh, I need more of this stuff.
Kitlack's gonna give a look to Cassie that reads, "We should probably get out of here sooner rather than later."
Cassie is going to nod. She will try to hand her hand to Kitlack for a moment.
Kitlack's gonna tuck the hand away inside his coat.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. No.
I mean, no, not tickle, 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 but it is still twitching. And she did Kitlack accept the potion or?
He was expecting Cassie to accept the potion. He's not the one who
Okay,
needs it.
yeah, that's why she freed her hand up. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, she is going to take the potion.
And I think once Kitlack sees that Cassie has the potion, he's going to just make his way out of the tent and the black market at large and try and get back to the ship.
With Cassie at your side or leaving Cassie behind?
Ideally with Cassie at his side. Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere without Cassie.
All right.
Yes,
Cassie, are
Cassie
you going to do
will
anything to
follow.
disguise yourself?
I believe she already has the mask. That's about
Yes, you
all
do
she
have the
really needed,
mask.
right?
Yes, I just meant if you wanted to try a disguise spell or anything like that.
No, because we determined that it didn't really do much anyway.
Yes, but that wasn't the spell's fault. That was something else. Who knows if it's still there? Um. Okay, so you're gonna exit the black market. You're gonna go. I'm guessing out the back way that you went yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. You exit out the black market. Go ahead and roll me a quick perception, both of you.
I should get my character sheet out. Can I go ahead and say it's probably good? You need to find where I saved my character sheet.
Oh, that's not good. That is 8.
8. Yeah, you're still a little distracted by everything that's happened to you in the last half day. You're not really paying attention other than where Kitlek,
Uh,
there Kitlek.
Kitlak got a 19 on his roll.
Um, all right, Kitlek, you notice that unlike yesterday, where it was mostly abandoned with just a few what looked to be worker people, there are a couple more people, and they do seem to be kind of on the lookout for something. Um, you kind of know who, probably.
Hmm. Well, Kalax is going to ponder that to himself while he's just making his way. Better looking for you know who than Kitlak.
Okay. Roll me as you are you taking the stairs or the elevator this time?
Um, let's go with the stairs, I guess. Kitlak wants to be less conspicuous.
Okay. You and Cassie head up the stairs. Um, make me another perception roll, both of you.
Okay. That one's a hot 5.
That is also an 8.
Yep, you're going up the stairwell. You're going up the stairwell. Meanwhile, Shay and Genevieve, ever more sensible, you're taking the lift back up after a very lovely brunch, I assume, correct?
Sure.
Taking the lift.
Shay wanted to stop by the bank again on their way out.
Yep, well, where you are, there is a lift that you need to take to get up if you don't want to take all those stairs.
Oh yeah, is Dad still with us? 'Cause he took us out
Dad
to
was
brunch.
your dad was just staying with you for brunch. Then he was going to he took the rest of the day off. He worked through the night. He needs sleep. But if you'd like to say something to him before you guys head off, you can.
She'll probably just. I think they've said enough at this point. She'll probably just hug him and tell him to be well and go on her way at this point.
You too, Pumpkin, and we are thinking of you. Be very careful out there.
Careful isn't exciting,
Yes,
but
but you
yes,
saw what
careful. I
excitement
understand.
led us to.
I will do my best.
All right, and he's going to give you a kiss on the top of the head, and then head on back to his home. Um, would you two like to do anything? You are near the black market, although I don't think either of you are aware of that.
But she does want to go back to the bank.
Does or does not?
Does.
Okay. Genevieve, did you want to do anything, or are you just following around Shay?
She's just walking with Shay. I don't think there was anything in particular she wanted to do.
Okay. You both take the lift up to one of the lower floors of the market where the bank is. Um, you head into the bank. Once again, Genevieve, it is still kind of nonsensical to you.
Well, yeah, I
The
mean,
goblin. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I mean, yeah, even the squirrels in the forest, even just only all they do is just bury their treasure. So,
Well, that's
The
basically
people
what I'm
already
doing,
live
but
inside the mountain. It's already buried. They don't need an extra burial somewhere else.
we bury it here, but it grows here. She'll go up to tell her and say, if she sees the one she was talking to last time, she'll go to that one if they're open.
Ooh, you came back.
Yes, you did
Wait.
mention there was another Everwind account at this establishment.
Oh, yes, yes, of course, I shouldn't talk about it, but if we were either wed or I was in your will, well, that would absolutely be marital information.
She is going to kind of aggressively grab Genevieve's arm and say, a bit spoken for. Sorry.
The well dressed goblin is going to look Genevieve up and down. Genevieve, how are you reacting to this?
I mean, I think Genevieve would take it in stride. Um, I mean, it takes all sorts in the wild too, so She, I
What look are
think
you giving
she,
the
I
goblin
think
is the question.
she just sees this as another, like the way she kind of gets through stuff like places like this is that she just sees it as like animals in the wild almost, just a different version of that. So she's just, I would, she's probably just staring back, right back at the goblin, almost
Mm,
studying them in a way.
okay, a bit rougher than I'm used to, but double will, I can deal with that. Same with the double marriage.
I'm afraid that doesn't work with our contract that is ongoing.
It's always the way. Well,
But the other account, I'm not actually trying to take anything out of it, and quite the reverse. But I do need to know who it is for before I give you any more of my money. Um,
well, you closed your account. I mean, this is a family account, obviously, because you're not the only Everwind here. At least I should hope not.
that's correct. But what is the? Is it just the Everwind family account? Is that what it's called?
Well, you have your own account, of course, but
Not
the
anymore.
family account is for your parents. I can't tell you what's in it, but that
I
should be
don't.
common sense, dear. Like, you never put all your
Um.
family finances into one nest. That's easy to steal out from a dead body. Did I
Right.
say dead body? I mean inherit from a tragic accident
Can I
after
open a new?
marriage.
Can I? Hmm. Can, can I open a new account under my dad's name
Well, he already has one, so
aside from the family account?
he's on the family account, and you can't open an account for someone else. I mean, that's. Well, I mean, you can, but it does cost a little something something.
To, I have to pay you to give you money?
You have to bribe me to not mark a suspicious account. Oh, I'm sorry, fees. You have to pay a fee.
How much?
Depends what you want to do with this account. Is it a life insurance account? Is it a sugar baby account? You know, what sort of model are you looking for?
An IRA.
A what?
A
Irish
retirement account.
Republican Army.
Who retires? You either strike big or you die. This is Soulfall. No one retires. I don't even retire. I'm planning to get rich and then buy a nice place and then have people do the work for me.
How's that going for you?
Eh, only one wealthy dead husband, and all he left me was the clothes. I look fabulous in them, don't I, though? She does. It's a beautiful dress for a goblin. Very 1920s chic.
Uh, they will put look, I just want to leave some money for my father, okay? Before I head
Oh,
off.
well, tell you
If
what. Give me
if
50
you're
gold. Give me 50 gold. And your phone number.
okay, we're done here.
No, no, give me 50 gold and I'll tell you something, okay? Just between us girls, you should know this.
50 gold.
It's a fee.
She's gonna go to the next teller. I will give you 10 gold.
The next teller is a grumpy looking um, bugbear that just stares both of you down.
Yes?
They are also in a dress, a very fancy dress.
Yes?
What did you say to the teller again? Sorry.
I will give you 10 gold.
Bribes go to Goblin.
Oh, is she the one pulling the strings here?
No, I just forget bribes. Fees. Fees. I forget fees. I more issues with balance. Customers come in angry, they leave broken and happy. Broken jaw is happy jaw. And the bugbear gives you a big teeth-filled smile.
Can I just deposit some money into the family account?
Sure. What family?
The Everwind family.
He's going to pull open a drawer. There, again, appears to be just a series of folders with E and Everwind, closed, family. Do you wish to know current balance? No, no, you asked
Sure.
for a fee
Yes,
before
thank you. I
that.
appreciate that.
The bugbear's going to look at the goblin and then at you and then, but family should know balance. But a fee is makes you smile. I'm always smile. And again, he gives another smile to the goblin, and the goblin just, this is why we didn't work out. The bugbear turns back to you, and current balance 708, 783 gold. No. Yes? Always confused by extra zeros. Oop, Goldwyn, you still with us? Gold?
They're dropping.
Oh, you dropped him in game, but he's still in chat. But I wonder.
I swear it's a curse.
If we got together just for Gold Systems to crash, I will be so upset.
Would be par for the course, though.
Yeah, very true. Hopefully, it's just his cat knocked something over and we're in a small timeout. Um, while we're waiting on that, Kitlek and Cassie, you make it back to the market floor where you'll have to cross the market to get to the other set of stairs to get to the harbor.
All right. And Kidlek's gonna do that. He's got no reason not to.
Both of you, once again, roll me perception.
Oh, it's a 21.
Uh, yeah, that's nat one.
Neat.
Cassie, you're looking around the market as you emerge, and your face mask kind of catches on the door as it goes to close and falls off, exposing you to everyone. Um, Kitlak, you realize you have two tails and three people that suddenly noticed your entrance into the market.
Um, Kitlak is just going to turn around and check his one actual tail, make sure that it's an actual tail. It is. And he is going to confront. Is it one or two people who are tailing him?
Um, there are two people coming up the stairs that you just exited, and there are three people in the market that just clocked you as you emerged.
Kitlak just rests his hand on his holster, which I should note that his special gun is inside his gullet at this point. Um, he just rests his hand on his holstered regular gun and makes eye contact with the people following him. So you want to tell me what this is about?
Um,
I don't know. Should we be
Put your
talking to
mask
someone?
on. Put your mask on. We're make sure we're decent here.
Cassie is going to reach down and grab the mask.
um, one of them, the one you make eye contact with, is a human a few steps down, so they're actually at the correct height to see you, and simply goes, "Nothing to do with you, mate.
Oh,
Going for the
okay.
bounty."
Well, oh, excellent, excellent. Bounty on me then?
No, the robot.
There's a bounty on a robot. Why would they need a bounty on a robot? They can just destroy those at a distance. Haven't
Yeah,
you
well,
followed technology?
Arc Life puts out a contract. One who brings it back gets a good payout. So,
That would be great and all. And trust me, I do support bounty hunting, which is why I tell you that you clearly have the wrong robot. Cassie over here, my good friend. Oh no, I'm not going to say Cassie. That'd be an omission. My good friend over here um, is one of the robots that has a failsafe inside her. Should worse come to worse, and she go off of the docket, they can kill her remotely.
ain't never heard anything like that.
Well, how often do you have your ear to the ground on tech issues? Trust me, as a person with a robot for a friend here, I kind of have to know these things.
Roll me deception.
Uh,
Go ahead, Cassie.
Cassie is going to turn around. Cassie's going to turn around to see who he's talking to. Um, she has the mask in her one hand. Her eyes glow for a second. She opens her mouth, and the plate cover kind of just swings off of one hinge, exposing her jagged teeth.
Make yourself decent.
Hi.
I'm going to use
Hello there.
tactical mind here, just to make sure that this goes down well. That is a 10 plus whatever this is plus 4. Is a 14 successful or not? Because I need to know
A,
that for
f-
the ability.
a 14 is successful.
Okay, cool.
For the one you're talking to, let me check with the other one on the stairs because they can listen too.
Look, I support bounty hunting as a profession. I think that it's an important thing, and I've done no shortage of it in my own time. But you need to make sure you have the right target, and that ain't it.
Mm. Damn robot kobolds look all the same as the regular kobolds. Fine. Where
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
where'd
whoa.
you
That's
find
some
this one?
speaksism right now, there, man.
It's a robot.
Fair, but you lumped my people in with whatever.
You've been to the bars. They're all the same.
Kidlack is gonna slowly arc a scaly eyebrow and just click the hammer back on his pistol.
All right,
Still
all
in his
right,
holster.
all right, all right. Ugh, so
I did you a
sensitive.
service. Run along now.
Ugh. Where'd you at least
How
find this
can I help
one?
you?
Sorry, I didn't make out any of what that was, Cassie.
How can I help you?
Where'd you at least find this one? Maybe she doubled back from there.
5, 4,
Level 5,
3,
level 4.
2,
Is there something wrong?
1.
Oh! Oh, you see the elf behind him literally just grab his shoulder and shove him down the stairs.
Good call, mate.
She, on the other hand, long silver hair and looks actually kind of like a bounty hunter. Seems to have a coat like yours. Seems to have a holster like yours, and just raises his eyebrow and go, "Yeah, I'm not about to be shown up by an idiot. I also know that that is our target."
You're a pretty one now, aren't you? Kid like kind of does an up down to the elf.
Mm. You said that there's a self-destruct on these things.
Oh yes.
Never heard that, but tell me about it.
Well, they have a, and Kitlak is going to rattle off pretty much verbatim as best he can what the gnome was saying about the wire and the oil. Um,
Oh,
there's
goody.
and he's
I'm
going to
going to say. Oh, go ahead.
he's going to gesticulate a lot and use guidance if you need him to roll anything.
D&D Beyond is down for me for some reason.
Man, the internet is doing things today.
Oh, you know what? It might be my VPN because I'm in Canada right now.
Oh, you would think that the internet would be better in Canada, but what do we know?
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Apparently, this is a scheduled
Yep, I can hear you.
upgrade. Internet.
Oh my god. That's rough,
Not
Mal. Or
this
Galt.
week. Wow.
I did it myself.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Wow.
okay. This map
Oh,
failure
I got
might
timed
help.
out.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
on. Let me
probably because
restart.
you're not in Canada anymore.
It says temporary, but they don't obviously temporary is vague. So I'm
Uh,
trying my best. I'm waiting my best.
okay, table's back up. Yeah, as soon as I move back to the United States, D&D Beyond works again. And I'm gonna say, Tyler, when you get back in, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you get back in, roll me a performance.
Okay. Okay, performance. I feel like Kitlak should have that. He doesn't, but you feel like he should. Do. Okay, well, it decided to roll the d4, but not the d20. So I'm going to add 2 to whatever that is when it decides to roll a d20. So that is a 13 total.
Roll me a quick insight, if you would.
Sure.
No guidance on this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure. It's not letting me roll a d20. I'll, just start clicking around. I'll probably end up rolling 50 of them. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Is that
That one worked.
re-rolling for me?
I can if you'd like. I was just testing them.
I'll take the 19.
Okay. What's your insight on the 19?
That's a 1, so it'd be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You noticed when she asked you, yeah, these are working just fine for me.
I mean, they
Try the
aren't for
rollers on
me.
the other side.
I think it's a lag thing. Oh, well,
Okay.
maybe it is. Maybe it is, because these are working fine for me now, too. Let's see. Are these working now? Yeah, now these are working for me.
Weird.
All right, Ruby.
Anyways, on the dirty 20, you notice when she asked for more details, she made like a sort of a waggle of the fingers, like, give me. Um, but you realize they weren't actually aimed at you, they were aimed at something behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a feeling that you may have just been conned into being cornered.
Kitlak is, as part of his performance, going to kind of do one of those like academic, like walk about in a circle while he's describing stuff, just to like see what's behind him.
Um, two of the two people are moving. They're from the direction that you felt eyes on you. The third set of eyes seems to have realized that they are outnumbered and have backed off. Um, this apparently is a trio
Hmm.
closing in.
I actually have a bit of a sample here. If you wouldn't mind taking a look, Kitlak's going to say over to the elf as he turns over his shoulder.
Oh, what sort of sample?
Well, it's a sample of the wire, the wire that is part of this contraption. It's fascinating, really, especially if you get a closer look at it. You can really see how it interacts and interlocks with the individual parts and the modular design of the Arclight Constructs robots. Fascinating tech.
And how much to buy this fascinating tech?
Well, here he's going to like get up in their personal space, Nell's personal space, um, and is going to like make a show of like rummaging around in his coat trying to find something. And as he's up in their personal space rummaging around in his coat, he's going to take his pistol still in his holster and aim it at the elf's kneecap point blank and fire.
Okay, I'm just going to give her a quick insight check just to see something. And now she doesn't roll high. Okay, yeah, no, she doesn't see this coming. She thinks you're a bumbling kobold. Okay, go ahead and roll me. Um,
Would you
uh,
say advantage because I'm
yeah,
like point blank range?
yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. Oh, now you aren't working. All right, all right. I see how it is. Oh, that's one die. That's two die. There we go. It's pretty good. Not gonna hold that against it. It's a 25 to hit her in the kneecap, point blank.
Um, if you subtract 5, I will let you blow out the kneecap so she can no longer walk.
Wonderful. I'm going to do that, and since we're on the stairs, and is Kitlak at? Can he make multi attacks? Oh no, he does like an offhand attack thing. That's what he does. Um,
Offhand attacks can be a shove. Oh wait, no,
uh,
that's a feat, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know that. I don't think he can do that. Damn, I thought he was a level. Well, he's level 4. Is multi attacks at 5? Okay, yeah, no, he can't do that. But he is going to because he can't really hold an action. Hmm.
I'm gonna say we're in cinematics. We're not in combat right now,
Okay,
so
well, in insofar as I'll tell you what I want to do, and you, I'm sure, can let me know how that could happen. Kitlak just wants to, like, in one fluid motion, shoot her in the kneecap and push her off the stairs. Just like stumble forward, like, oh geez, oh my, oh god, I made a horrible mistake, sort of thing.
you are at the very top of the landing. She is only or two steps below. Um, yeah, you can absolutely shove her. I am going to request a strength attack, but just for a
I
melee attack. But
Yeah,
it will be with
could I?
advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he just shot her kneecap out. All right, let's go ahead if it'll let me. Come on, buddy. There we go. Double
Huh.
nines. Let me see. I think I don't know. It's ability check. Was this a strength? This is a strength ability check. It's not an unarmed strike, right? So this would be a strength athletics. Yeah.
I would actually say it's an unarmed strike myself
Oh,
because
really? Okay.
it's a shove action. So yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a grapple contested. Okay, yeah, I don't know this sort of thing that well.
Hold on, let me check. Do we have push? Uh,
This falls neatly in that little hole of things that I don't know.
yeah, and it's not popping up immediately when I look it up. Hold on. Yeah, it is an unarmed strike.
Okay,
Typically, it's an action, but again, we're in cinematics right now, so it's fine.
okay,
Oh, but it is a strength athletics. You are right.
okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. I thought so. That being the case, he is going
She
to.
doesn't have acrobatics. I can't believe that.
What kind of elf is she?
A wood
Kitlek
elf,
is going
actually.
to. Oh, would elf, could elf, if you should elf. That's an 18 with his tactical mind, to be able to push her off the balcony, because you can use that on an ability check, which this is.
Fun fact: she just rolled a nat one against it. So, how would you like to do this? Um,
um, Pretty much as described, like just blasts her in the kneecap, makes it look like a tripping motion. Oh no! And then just like bang, like he hits his foot really hard on the stairs or whatever to make a loud bang sound, and then shoves into her, and then she topples off, and he clutches the railing, like steadying himself. Oh no! Oh geez! Oh my! We should go.
roll me. How many steps are there per? Okay, roll me a d. Roll me one d20.
Okay, easier said than done. It's
Use a
freaking
different
yeah.
dice roller, man.
Seriously. I don't. Okay, maybe it is that one. I don't know. Me and that dice roller ain't seeing eye to eye. 3. Come on, come on. No, I'm gonna. No, let's try. Let's try with this one. This one is no. No, I got a 3.
You
Although
got a
that
three.
one's a 19.
Devil's bargain. I will let you take the 19,
Oh,
but you will have to then subtract that 19 from a roll in the future.
sure. I'll do that. That sounds fun.
All right, give me 1 second just to count how many hit points she has. So there are 20 steps between each level when you're ascending the steps. 19 gets her almost to the bottom. Almost means that her body lands on the 19th step. Her neck snaps and her head lands on the 20th.
Oh,
She
geez.
dead.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. And
Um,
exit stage right.
you do see the two that were closing in kind of pause at that. I will give you and Cassie one reaction. You can run, or you can hide, or you can fight. What would you like to do?
Kitlak is going to, in the middle of his whole, oh, geez, how could this have happened? Oh, no, he's going to just slowly stop it and just go like stone faced. And then he's going to turn and look at one of them, and then the other, and then the first one again, and a big smile is going to spread across his face, nice and slow like, and he's going to wink while patting his revolver. And then he's going to walk away calmly as if nothing happened.
Roll me an intimidation. I am going to tell you right off the bat, this will not be hard. Oh my god.
I think he's got intimidate. Let's see. Oh, come on, man. You got to have some skills. That's an 11.
An 11 is fine because one is going to, not the one you stared down first and looked at a second time. The second one, he's going to see you walk away, kind of edge around you ever so carefully. Think about grabbing it, reaching out to grab Cassie. Think better of it, and then just head down the stairs to loot their former companion's body. The one that you looked at twice and smiled empties his bowels. It attracts the wrong sort of attention, and everyone is now focused on him rather than you two.
Kitlak is gonna like look over his shoulder and make sure Cassie is doing something like good here.
So Cassie, she is going to create an Eldritch Cannon. Specifically the no, specifically the Protector one. She's not taking any chances.
Gotcha.
Okay,
And
and
of
are you
course,
following Kitlak?
yeah, she's gonna follow Kitlak, and she will activate the cannon to give herself, Kitlak, and Cinder some temporary hit points.
Cool. How many?
We'll see. Apparently, my roller doesn't want to work. This one does, though.
I'd say it's the rollers, but Tyler set these up, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Probably my
that's
fault.
10 temporary hit points.
I'll take it.
Meanwhile, at the bank, Galdwin, are you good to continue, even if you can't see anything? Well, I guess you can see through RC's stream if you can watch that.
Yeah, we're not going to push this thing, but I'm on Discord at least.
Okay,
As
well,
long as-
the bugbear was trying to tell you 783. No. Multiple zeros hard. Uh, me
well,
right. And he takes a bit of what looks like a fancy pen and writes very clumsily a number, folds the sheet, and slides it to you.
should look at it.
The total is 700,083 gold in the account.
This come from?
You want
Well,
more money in big account?
it would, mine would be just a small fraction of this. I think they're doing fine. I didn't realize that they were looking out for themselves so well financially. Well,
City pays well. in food more than gold, star seers pay very well, sometimes in body worth gold.
I see. Um, I think I'm good for now. She's gonna slide 10 gold for the happy customer fee. I appreciate it.
Happy customer fee. Okay. And they take the 10 gold and tuck it somewhere. The dress doesn't have pockets, and yet somehow the gold vanishes into it.
Right now. I've got my notepad. Minus 10 gold.
Have a day you deserve. And again, you get that big teeth filled smile.
Right back at you. Let's go, Genevieve.
Genevieve will follow. As they leave, she'll just be like, "Was it a bugbear?" It was a bugbear,
It
right?
was. It was a bugbear, yeah.
She'll just say, "I think I rather like that," or "I think I rather like that bugbear."
I did too. But yeah, a bit more charm in its own way than the goblin.
And you see a Cassie and Kitlak kind of power walking through a crowd.
Kitlak is really doing his level best to make it look like a casual mosey, but he does have a quickness behind him, like definitely power walking.
I mean, there's only one person who wears a lava crow coat.
That's true.
I'm just guessing, but I think they might have gotten into some trouble.
That's
Eh, it's a
Kitlak.
normal. That's a normal day for Kitlak, though.
Hello there. Beautiful day to shoot someone in the kneecaps, isn't it?
No.
Well, that didn't take much to get you to squeal.
Hello there.
I,
Funny
I
story.
admitted
He's
to
got somebody in
nothing.
the kneecap.
Sorry, could you say that again, Cassie?
Funny story. He shot somebody in the kneecap.
You
No,
don't. You
no, no.
don't
They just had a tragic
say.
fall.
I
Tragic fall.
never would have guessed from how he greeted us that he shot someone in the kneecap.
Have you two basically fallen into speed step with him and Cassie?
Yeah.
Mm,
So I take it we're going back to the ship now then.
Well, I certainly am.
I
And I
do have the
assume that
helmet, right?
Yeah, you have the helm.
Yes, it would be advisable to go to the ship. Post haste.
Okay. I did want to see my mom, but I think they're doing fine without me. I don't want to come, unfortunately. I struck out on the crew options with my family.
You should have
so.
asked
Are
him
your
for your family, your part of the inheritance of that money.
Who knows what? It might be there for a reason. They might need to take it out suddenly. I don't want to rob them of any of that. I've got plenty here.
Kidlack, apparently Shay has an inheritance.
Yeah, it's not Kitlak's money. He's not going to steal from compatriots. Um. So your folks, they're not coming with us.
No, we're gonna need well, we're gonna need to do without them, I guess. But I mean, I can navigate. I've been trained for that. My dad was able to upgrade the helmet a bit, so we'll see what comes of that. We're still gonna need a second helmet. Is that I forgot. Is that fixed at this point, or are we still working on that? Was that something that Kitlak and Cassie were going to do?
Cassie failed to do anything with that helm that she has.
We are going to need a second helmet before we take off, because I can't fly 24/7, which we've already noticed that got us into some trouble.
Kitlak and Cassie all didn't try and get that taken care of today, did you?
They just shoot it in the kneecap,
Oh no, you can't shoot all your problems
metaphorically.
in the kneecap. No,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Are you sure?
We did have a win today. I didn't blow up.
Yes,
Cassie,
that's
you look
quite the
like
win.
crap. You look like crap, Cassie.
I'd say it's an accurate statement.
You you didn't
What did
Really
you?
do tell.
you didn't blow up. Implies that there was a chance that she could blow up.
Like a 50% chance,
Oh,
yes.
very.
Also,
It was
you
a
couldn't
very
tell.
good chance. We got downgraded to a 50% chance.
Also, I'm not sure I could tell that you didn't blow up.
I feel like I
And they
missed
got,
all the fun
Mostly
stuff.
in one piece.
yeah. We had brunch.
I almost would have rather seen. No offense, Cassie. I think I almost would have rather been over there seeing that. Y'all sound like
Hey,
shooting someone in the kneecap, nearly blowing up. Y'all had some fun.
we read
There's
some
something
books, had
close
some
to it.
brunch. Okay. Well, I do have this. Um,
I feel like we should be base right now, i.e., inside the ship, relative safety, discussing whether or not we're going to bring that weirdo with the money on.
And you met a weirdo with some money.
Uh, did we not collectively meet a weirdo with some money?
Did
Was
we? I
that
don't
just
recall. I don't
Kitlak?
recall.
Just Kitlak and Cassie.
Okay. Yeah, there's that guy who's got the mask and goes a whole lot. That's he wants to come on our ship and get off planet, off asteroid, whatever this is, off celestial body. And is willing to pay us 10,000 gold pieces for the privilege. And it seems as if he is genuinely on the lam from the people who make him kind of creepy in the first place.
Are you talking about the one that mind controlled the
Yes.
kobolds
Yes,
to
talking about that one.
to steal something from us?
Yes, talking about that one.
And he's only going to pay us 10,000 gold, even though he stole from us.
He didn't really steal from us. It's more that he stole from the kobolds to give to us.
And the kobolds did pay you.
Like, all he really did there, and I'm not apologizing for him because it's still pretty shit, is he made the kobolds facilitate a business transaction that they were not a party of, really. And yes, he mind controlled their actions too, which is not great. But he didn't steal from us.
He mind controlled their actions, and what's to stop him from doing the same to us or our crew once he's on the ship?
Oh, that's an excellent question, and the exact sort of thing I was hoping to resolve by talking it over. Look, I'm not saying I want this guy on here. I did tell him that I would give him a fair shake and bring it up with the rest of the crew.
I may lie. I'm the 10,000 gold is certainly tempting, but I'm not sure it's worth it if we have someone on board who can just control our minds willy nilly. Even if we're strong
Hmm,
willed, that doesn't mean our crew will be.
that's true. That's
You,
true.
you don't want to mutiny on your hand that's not even at the behest of the crew themselves.
Do you know, as somebody who recently realized he was missing a few memories here and there, I am a bit leery of falling into that camp once more.
What do you say, Shay?
so what? Well, what do we need? I'm not saying we don't need 10,000 gold, but specifically, what would we need 10,000 gold for right now?
Gold isn't about needing right now. It's about the latitude it gives you to address problems. It's about you get gold today so that you can make it through a dry patch for several months. I'm not sure what time units of time are in play here. Let's just say months. You make it through a
Days,
dry
months,
patch of
and years, those are all normal. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
sure,
time
sure.
is weird here, but it's still, there are days, there are months, there are years.
Gotcha. You can make it through a patch of several months with nothing. You never know when you're going to get a good job. Never, not to mention a good job that pays.
Did you try to shoot his kneecaps off and take it?
Oh, that was Plan B. It's usually Plan B for most of my social encounters.
Wow, you didn't even get to Plan B.
No, no, no. Plan A went
You
well.
must have.
Plan
You
A
must have a sweet
was
doctor.
no, 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 no. I mean, maybe. No, it's kind of
Wait,
hard.
wait. Did Are you charmed by him?
Pretty sure I'm not. How about this? I'll call him a motherfucker. Does that prove that I'm not charmed by him?
No.
Well, it still felt good to say.
Okay. So you want an MFer on our ship?
Look, it's not that I want him on our ship. It's that I want 10,000 gold.
You
Now,
want to keep 10,000 gold on the ship.
look, all of us, most of
Everyone is going
us,
to be after us if we do that.
eh, look, enough people have been after us recently that I don't really think we'd see an uptick.
Yes, we already have people after me.
Yeah, speak of which, the thing that almost killed Cassie, that was a remote detonation trigger that Arclight could have set off at any point inside her and destroyed her remotely. But we
Wait,
took that out.
is that what you call your gun? A remote
Oh no,
detonated
that's
trigger?
not remote. That's analog. You gotta point. It's a point and shoot
Well, from
interface,
Cassie's
really.
point of view, it's remote.
Eh, like shrugs. Look, I'm not talking about perspectives here. I'm talking about some nitwit corpo in a tower pushing a button and one of our friends dying. That's what I'm talking about. But we made it so that wouldn't happen. So now they're going to, second best option, which is sending people like me to go out and kill her. Which, kind of a decent option. Kit like
Wait,
shrugs.
is that what we're going to
Yeah, I
be? A
appreciate
group
what
of
you're
people?
doing.
Sorry,
A
I
group of
couldn't hear
people that
either
goes
of
out
you.
and kills people?
Look, it's not a bad line of work.
It's not a good one.
Is there such thing as a good line of work?
It's not really something I'm comfortable with. I'm sure stolen stuff, but I didn't never killed people for money.
While
It's,
all this is going down, Genevieve is going to walk over to Cassie and place a hand on her and attempt to heal her with cure wounds.
Go for it.
I just might. Maybe.
Assuming the
Good
dice roll
luck.
has worked for you.
Here it goes.
Ooh, big cure wounds.
Yeah, it's second level. That's 19 plus 4, 23 points of healing to Cassie.
Does a new hand grow, or does it just snap out of Kitlak's coat, or what?
Just
Oh, so
hops
she
out and
actually
starts
gets
walking
healed?
on fingers.
What was that,
So she
Cassie?
actually gets healed then?
Oh,
Oh yeah, Cassie gets healed.
does that help any,
Um,
Cassie?
so to answer the out of character question, the hand remains the same in Kitlak's uh, coat or wherever he put it.
We hope coat.
Yes, that's much better. Thank you. I don't seem to be studying anymore.
Well, that's good. You probably need some rest when we get back to the ship, but at least you're a little bit better.
Right, so
Um,
thank you very much. Jet Black, could you give me a hand, please?
In the middle of his conversation with Shay, Kitlag is going to reach into his pocket and chuck the hand, underhand, back to Cassie.
All right. Yeah, let's do this. Maybe.
yeah, I was about to say that's going to be an athletics to catch.
Since
You mean
Genevieve's right,
acrobatics?
there, can she try and help?
Absolutely.
You mean
Give yourself a. Oh,
Sorry, you
go
mean
ahead.
acrobatics, right?
Oh, acrobatics. Yeah, acrobatics or athletics, either one works.
You mean Genevieve's gonna give
That's.
Cassie
I
a
mean, it's
hand?
not great. It's a 7.
Yes. Did you roll with
Well,
advantage?
I was going to say,
Oh,
Genevieve is helping you, so you get a roll with advantage, so you get one more.
that's still a 7. Jeez. Oh, actually, no, because she still has disadvantage from the exhaustion, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
wouldn't
so it's
even
just a
serve
straight up
at all.
one, yeah.
Woof.
Not as much, but
What you don't so much as catch the hand as it it shouldn't slip through your fingers, and yet somehow it does and lands at your feet.
Genevieve will pick it up for
all right.
Cassie.
So, as Genevieve tries to pick it up, it actually tries to scurry along the ground and doesn't.
Well, that's interesting.
it's the hand?
Has your hand always been able to detach and run along the ground like that?
In circumstances, it's not normally detached.
That could be handy in certain situations.
Ooh, give Shay a hand, folks. She'll be here all week.
Does it go like running away from them or like back towards the ship? Do we need to go chase it down?
No, no. Like I said, it tried to scurry, but Genevieve picked it up, so it
Okay,
didn't quite do that. Right
got it.
now, it's just writhing around her grip.
Got it. So, Genevieve will hold it out to Cassie.
Cassie will take that and try to reattach it to her wrist. It'll take a moment as systems reintegrate, but it will eventually work.
So I have been rolling to see if people have noticed or successfully followed you. The answer is no. Everyone is rolling like crap right now around you. Congratulations. Um, even
Well,
the
we're
security is.
going on the ship, are we not?
You're headed there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have 3 floors to get there. And as you approach the Crimson Tower, you do see Suka in the what seems to be sort of like a semi-meeting room, a cross between a meeting room and an airport security sort of thing. You see a bunch of people there, including a number of kobolds. Um, I have a list. There we go. Um, that tiefling gnome that you ran into briefly, Kitlak, she seems to be there, and a tank of water with something in it. And Suka just looks at you, Kitlak. It takes less than 10 seconds for them to just see what you're doing and just give you a look like, "What did you do now?" No, don't tell me. Doesn't even have to say it. You just know this look.
It's more fun if you guess.
All I know is that there are reports that someone fouled themselves, and not in the illusionary way.
Yeah, well, that
Beyond
was
that,
pretty gross and unexpected. I thought I did a pretty good death stare, but I didn't think it was like shit yourself levels.
you see the. It's another elf. This one appears to be more high elf than wood elf, standing in the uniform of the Crimson Tower, just raise a very slow eyebrow and then look over at Suk and go, I don't claim him. I just work.
Don't we all?
Anywho, crew. I found you some crew, not a ton. So, she gestures to the kobolds. They've already been through the magical scan. They are all true kobolds. They are not part of the hospitality group. They are some of the refugees and abandoned ones. Uh, and there are about 15 kobolds there. Kitlak, you're good at. How good are you at estimating kobold ages?
Um, Probably not super great. Like if there's like an old wrinkly one, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that one." You know, but that's about like the extent of it. He can tell like a young, but kobolds kind of hit that middle area where they're all like just kind of lizard guys, and he doesn't really know much about that.
So two of them practically look like kids. One of them appears to be the oldest, and he actually looks younger than you, even with that. But he's missing an eye, and there's a scar over it. The rest of them are kind of in between those two age ranges. They're all kind of glancing from you to Cassie to you again, like they're not sure who to pay attention to, or you know, some of them are looking at Cassie like, "Is this our future? What have we signed up for?"
Welcome, crew. You've signed up for some excellent adventures and a good, well paying, respectable job with a good transferable job experience and benefits. It like says with a question mark directed at Suka.
I mean, no healer yet, but hey, you got a druid. That counts, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm not sure if she does dental, but you know, at least it's public health care. Anyhow, my name is Captain Kitlak Triggerclaw, and I am very pleased to have you on board the Lava Crow. If you have any concerns, questions, rants, ravings, such like, you can bring them to me, provided I'm in a good mood. But if not, I'm sure any of the other crew, including my esteemed colleagues here, would be happy to humor you. Perhaps that's the word I'm looking for. Welcome. All that to say.
Suka is gonna eyeball you and then glance over at Shay and then give you a really.
Look, it's not the worst speech I've ever made.
One of the younger ones kind of holds up a hand and goes, "Free food, lots of water, no starve."
No starve.
The one with the scar is just going to look straight at Cassie and go, "No experiments."
Um, no experiments.
Hmm.
I don't experiment on others without their consent.
As long as we don't bring that other guy.
They all glance at each other and seem to um, kind of group together and talk quietly. Kitlak, if you'd like, you can. Actually, anyone who can speak Draconic can roll perception to try and listen in.
So I would like to roll perception, but my back has been bothering me, so I'm in the other room lying down on the bed. Could you roll for me, John?
Sure.
I got a +1 perception, I believe. It's either that or +3, but I'll just
That's
say
another
+1.
that's another nat one for Cassie.
Cassie, all you can hear is
Woof.
getting closer and closer.
Oh
Um,
God.
You got a, if it's a plus one, that's a 16 for Kitlak. Kitlak, you can hear they seem to be discussing the odds of survival of remaining here, being outcast from the other kobolds, or rolling the dice with this
Hang on.
one.
Did Cassie have disadvantage?
Yes.
May I
Yeah.
use restore balance? I should have said it before they rolled. I'm sorry.
What does
I'm
restore balance do
trying to
again?
do three things, and when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can take a reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage and disadvantage.
Okay, I guess we roll Malkill and just roll it straight.
That is a clockwork. That's a clockwork sorcerer's trait.
I mean, if you're sure you want to use it on a perception check to see if she can hear them.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, that would be a 21.
You hear the exact same thing as everyone else, but you also, um, with a 21, you can kind of tell that the scarred one seems to be the de facto leader of this group, just because he survived longest, probably. You also, I would say, with the 21, can discern that there is maybe six female voices amongst the group, so you got a nice mix of genders in there.
That's fair.
So yeah, it's about 15 kobolds, and after a few minutes, the one with the scar says, "We will go to your. We go to Lava Crow. We join crew."
And we are very happy to have you aboard. As Kitlak clocked, not Darth Vader approaching us.
Let me roll you in. With your perception, you were focusing on voices, so let me roll you another one real quick. That is the wrong die. Let me try again. Although I rolled a 4 on a d4, that's a good roll. Means I'm going to suck on Friday. That is a 7, so I'm going to say no.
Mhm.
Um, the small tiefling that you met and goes, "All right, I guess you can give me that drink." And Suka's just going to look from her to Kitlak, and you know each other.
Wait, does Kitlak small tiefling? Remind me.
There was a small uh, lady tiefling that suggested tucking your very special gun into your
Ah,
gullet.
yes. I wouldn't say no. No is a bit of a stretch in this case. Encountered each other, perhaps. Yes. Did she do me a good turn? Yes. But no, we don't know each other yet. Kitlak, by the way, I'm sure you know me. And you are.
Tested the grinder. Uh, Spelljammer and engineer, specializing in esoteric tech.
Ooh,
Small
excellent.
one
Most
says you
excellent.
have a demon heart. I haven't explored one of those in a while.
Yeah, we started just putting it on stuff. That was an interesting experiment. It might have saved our bacon at one point, but I'm not sure in retrospect if that was the smartest thing to do. Yeah, go ahead and take a look at the weird demon heart we glued to the thing.
Ooh, goody goody. They always try to entice me, always fail.
Well, that's good.
Uh,
Is the demon heart something that we attached to something?
no, it's
I
still
feel.
sitting
I
on
don't
the
think we did.
bridge.
Yeah,
The
did we?
teleporter,
Yeah.
the teleporter you installed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kid got that
Yeah.
backwards then.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No
And
worries.
then Suka just points to the water tank where you can see what appears to be a kind of large frog in there. best psychologist on the rock, willing to join the crew for free to get out of the heat.
Why do we need to? Oh, yeah, we need one of them.
I didn't
His
hear like
name,
anything you said.
I heard a small explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And boy, do we need a psychologist.
He's
Well,
also
some of
good.
us do.
He's also good at
Speakers do.
neutralizing hostile situations. Goes by Rourke. The frog kind of sticks
And
their head out of the water and goes, "Rourke."
how do they do that? By shooting their
The
kneecaps, or
there's a moment of just sort of a pause, and then you hear a kind of a chirping, high pitched chirping that just emanates from the frog. Everyone, make me a wisdom saving throw. I think it's
Uh,
wisdom. Let me double check
if you
that.
could for me as well.
I will let Genevieve roll that for you, or rather,
Yeah,
RC,
I'd
because I need to look
appreciate it.
something up.
If it works for me.
is it for
There it
being
goes.
frightened?
Not frightened.
Someone could roll for
Um,
me.
is
So
this
I have a plus.
against magic?
No, it's a natural ability.
Okay, well that's a.
Right.
Is it? You said wisdom. That's an 8 for Genevieve.
That's a
And
5 for Cassie.
12 for Kitlek. Plus whatever your whiz save.
Let's let's call it a +3. I think it is. I don't have my character sheet in front of me. I'm really sorry, guys.
Hold
You're
on.
good.
I need somebody to roll for me too.
I
Malco, go
can
ahead
if you
and roll
want.
for.
I've not been rolling well.
I was gonna say you and Goldwyn are the same person tonight, so go ahead and roll for him. Your wisdom is +1, Tyler, unless you gave yourself
Yeah,
ASI
it would
last
be
time.
+1. Yeah. I
Alright, I
couldn't
rolled a
remember
6
if it was
total.
trained or not.
So what was everyone's
I did.
numbers again?
I have a +3. I didn't hear what else was.
Okay, so that's a 9 for Galdwin. That's a 5 for Cassie.
8 for Genevieve and 12 plus something. What'd you say? 3, you think?
1, so 13 for Kitlak. I need to roll for people. Hold on. The guard resists. Suka does not, nor does. Well, actually, let me check on them too. Tessa is fine. The kobolds are also fail. So Kitlak, Suka, and Tessa all succeed. The rest of you just feel a very calm, neutral. There is no need to fight. There is no need to know anything. You kind of got the munchies, and yeah, you just feel a sense of calm envelop you. You could never. There's no reason to fight. No one ever would want to fight. Please tell me you're always pushing the right button for that.
You were.
Okay, good. And after about 10 seconds of that, the churring stops and the frog slides back into the water. Suka kind of shakes her head and goes, yeah. So, like I said, very good at calming hot, hot, hot discussions.
Does it? Is it wearing off, or are we still?
Oh no, it went off. It all wore off as soon as it stopped.
Well, I don't know if I like that.
Hey, he's very high in demand. If you don't want him, that's fine, but he's offering for free because the water's too hot for him. You can see the water he's swimming in is steaming, near boiling, just from being on the asteroid.
Genevieve will look at the others.
I'm a little confused about this one. How is this one going to be helpful?
In case there's any more, shall we say, disagreements,
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's how we operate.
yes, I'm going to vote for less mind alteration, not more. Sorry, friend.
I think
I
they were.
do. Go ahead.
I mean, he's also a psychologist. He's very good at dealing with trauma.
I don't have any trauma. Never had trauma. I will never have trauma.
Roll for
Trauma.
deception.
That one I know is a plus
I
one.
mean, he's not deceiving anyone except for himself.
Yeah.
That is a 6.
Yeah, I mean, Kid like doesn't believe it, but he also isn't going to admit that he doesn't believe it. So
I mean, I don't think it's going to be aimed at us usually, though. That was pretty general, wasn't it?
Well, you did ask for a
Fun.
demonstration.
We let us have done some other options. I'd say we bring up.
vote against, one vote for. Where do the other? Where do the two of you fall down on this individual?
I'm not sure about crew, but if he wants off the asteroid, maybe we could go find him a better place to reside.
Maybe that's all we'll work on.
Yeah, he's basically offering his services as a doctor, well, psychologist, if you get him off the asteroid. So you don't even have to pay him.
I'm not gonna lie, I could use a bit of therapy at this point.
It's
What
true.
was that, Cassie?
It's true. Shay could use a bit of therapy at this point.
Well, I can't see myself using his services, but for the other's sake, sure, why not?
Right, and some of the kobolds, come on, you need you to carry the tank further to the ship. Some of the kobolds break away, and it takes 6 of them to lift the tank. I'll lead them. It looks like you have a guest, and she leads the crew away as you hear behind you.
Yes, I figured it would come to this. Um,
You said to return around now.
yes, indeed. That's why I figured it would come to this. Uh, Kitlak turns to the other members of his crew. All right. So, what was the verdict?
I mean, on him mind controlling the kobolds.
Yes, that is a good question that we might pose, if only to hear your answer. What guarantees do we have that our own minds and the minds of our crew remain sacrosanct during this voyage?
Well, your loud thoughts will be received simply because they're loud in terms of additional delving, as long as I am not harmed or in danger, I see no reason to go beyond whatever you throw at me mentally.
Fair. Kitlak is going to look at the other members of the. And how far do you wish to be taken again?
Away from here entirely, it may take a few stops to find a decent settlement for me to land in. I will pay half up front, half upon landing, finding a suitable new home. I do not eat, I do not drink. I will not deprive you of your stores. I simply need a space in the cargo hold if you don't have quarters.
Quarters are somewhat hard to come by, especially now that we've finished our ship with crew. Yes, we might want to somehow subdivide the cargo hold. Um, yes, I believe that that would be what we would have to do. Crew. Gilek's going to turn towards the others. Opinions. For one, I would vote for taking this individual on our vessel.
At least the frogman is upfront about being a therapist and just diddling with their minds. Um,
You have Dr. Rourke on board.
do you know him?
I was there when he negotiated the peace when the Githzerai stole the bugbears, or not, the hobgoblin slaves. Very impressive.
Hmm. Well, guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Genevieve, opinions?
If you all want him on board, I'll nay say much against it.
All right, I will count that as an abstention. How about you, Cassie? You have an opinion?
I'm confident that if something goes wrong, we can handle it.
Excellent. I
I,
again
I
with
mean,
all
none of
these.
us have died yet.
That is true.
Since
Uncertain.
I joined up, let me rephrase that. Since I joined up,
Yes, yes. Kitlak suddenly goes very grim in the face and then just immediately kind of snaps back to how he was before. Yes, since you joined up. So that's, I believe, that
yeah,
would be
I'm
two
still trying
for
to
one
process
abstention.
that.
Yes, yes. You have any opinions on the matter, Shay?
Maybe some questions. What do you consider a? I'm sorry. What did you say? A decent settlement?
Correct.
Are you talking about? I mean, the nearest places to us are Vergon and Zalani. Are those? Is that what you're looking for? As
I won't
well,
know
settlements.
until I get there. All stories from there are from hundreds of years ago. It could be people are extinct or new settlements have evolved.
Which one was the one that was like the weapons tradey place? Was
I
that
believe that was Vergon.
Well, from what I understand, there's pretty well established news out of Vergon. Like, that's a weapons trading mecca. If that's what you're looking for, that might be a good place to get lost.
While I need to get lost from those here, I need to establish a new circle, and
Hmm.
that requires certain people, certain environments, and Vergon Space News is also only 200 years old. A lot happens to humans in 200 years.
Hmm. Kitlak is going to kind of tap his noggin.
Who's a human?
Vergon, they are human.
Hmm. Their loss.
I am going to follow Genevieve's extension, with the caveat that she's going to start pointing at Titlek and decide better against it and point at Cassie if you take responsibility for it.
Look, we're a crew. The point of the democratic process here is that we all agree on something, and if we
I'm
disagree on
not
it,
saying he can't come in. I'm saying someone should look after him, and it shouldn't be the abstentions.
no, what I'm trying to say is that as a crew, we do things democratically, and then we as a crew follow through democratically. It's not, oh, you voted this way, you handle it. It's, we're a crew, we handle it together. There are going to be things that I need to do for you eventually that I'm going to disagree on, but I'm still going to do them because my loyalty is to you as a member of the crew. We're all here for each other regardless of how we vote. Is that understood?
I don't disagree. I'm just saying that everyone has a role on the ship.
It's true. We do all have our roles, but we also do all need to pitch in. And that
I'm not
doesn't
going to
mean,
babysit him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to
no,
babysit him if he's going to
I don't
involve.
think any of us need to babysit him,
I
I
right?
disagree.
am
Gil, Gilak looks at him.
over 300 years old.
Right. See,
I
that
have
would
not
just be
been a
awkward.
baby in a long time, and I am not into that.
Uh,
Yeah, and
No
I'm not
el-
into
shade.
that
el-
either.
elder care, whatever.
Look, we're not doing adult babies on this vessel. It's gonna,
I
I'm
can
not sure
see
if that's
why you
rule
need an
one, but
uproar
Well,
it's
that
up
is
on
there.
not what.
you.
Because the
It's at
subject of
least,
age was brought up. Because subject of age was brought up, Cassie tries to calculate how old she is and discovers that she can't. Too many uncertainties.
well, that's nightmarish.
And of course, as part of the upfront payment, I will share the memory that I promised with your construct here.
Wonderful. I am sure that would be greatly appreciated.
Perhaps when they don't look so
Yeah,
devastated.
maybe give it a day. They've had a particularly hard day, and I'm sure you can empathize. At least I hope so.
I am not great at empathy, but I understand having to suffer while hiding.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Well, welcome aboard.
Cassie
What
tries
shall we?
to.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Cassie tries to shrug and her shoulder locks up for a moment. She kind of gives it a hit with her free palm, and it starts working again.
Welcome aboard. He like looks at that and kind of furrows his brow and then turns back towards the Darth Vader guy. What can we call you, by the way?
My name is still Ashundo. Of the Lost Circle.
Ashundo, thank you, and apologies for my forgetfulness. It has, as stated, been a day. But welcome aboard formally.
Enjoy
I
the
will,
cargo hold.
yes, enjoy the cargo hold. I will endeavor to find some way to partition the cargo hold. Um, is Suka still around?
No, she's escorted the rest of the crew to the ship.
Excellent. Okay, she's doing the good Lord's work here. Gotcha. Um, all right. Because Gilak was looking to offload that job onto somebody. I'm sure he'll find somebody on the crew. There's kobolds. Kobolds will have building materials. It's part and parcel.
He kind of half shrugs and goes, "Partition or no, your minds will still be yelling at me. Privacy is an illusion." And he
Oh,
hands you a
especially on a
bag of
vessel.
gold as he walks past you. He seems to know exactly where to go, but then again, he went to your ship before, so that makes sense.
Yep.
She's gonna
Kitlak
she's gonna
is
scream. She is gonna scream in her mind.
He
Kitlak. Oh, go ahead.
he, assuming it's a he, doesn't seem to respond.
Honestly, it's probably normal for him. Like you got to figure you're dealing with a capitalist society here. There's somebody screaming in their mind at pretty much any point of the day, if not multiple people.
Not to mention there are plenty of mine accidents and other accidents that involve mental screaming. So yes, it's background noise.
It just service industry work. Like you're not telling me that people working at an Arby's aren't spending 90% of their day screaming internally. Like I don't believe
I
that.
mean, the kobolds who run hospitality services here don't seem to be screaming internally, but there
Yeah,
might be
look,
something else going on internally.
they got a whole they're a cult, man. There's something
Yep, you
something's
could
going on there.
investigate and find out, but yeah,
What
It
was
feels uncanny to get lack.
what was the name of the engineer we got?
her name
I
is Tessa de Grinder.
Yeah, Tessa the Grinder. We got Suka,
Maybe she
Tessa the
can help.
Grinder.
Maybe she can help with the the second Spelljammer helmet. We don't. Do we really need it? Because we have the helm, right?
You have the helm that's the chair, and you have the remote helm that you have, which is technically a crown, but we won't go into that.
So we don't really need the backup one
Correct.
It's
because
not a
some
backup, it's a prototype, if you remember.
A prototype,
mine is
although
the
to
no,
what
mine's the
is unknown.
prototype.
Both are proto. Well, yours is a modification of a known design, so it's a prototype in that way. The one that
Okay.
Malka has appears to be a complete prototype.
Well, maybe Tessa could help fix that. We should probably get that up and running sooner rather than later.
As you head towards your ship, the guard is going to say,
Oh, I thought we were running shit.
"Will you be departing?"
Shortly, yes.
He hands you the slip for final payment.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to ask you about, Kit. Like, are we going to have like general ship funds, and we're going to have a ship accountant or something like that? Do we need that?
Yes, I was considering how we were going to do that. Um, how much is the final payment, by the way?
You only stayed a day, so I believe it was only 100 gold.
All right. Kitlak is going to pay that. Um, and he's going to say to the assembled four here, um, oh God, I worked it out with Suka. It was something like 20% of the take goes to the crew, and the remaining 80 is divided between us. Yeah, it's like,
Correct.
yeah.
And
So
officers, you that 20% to the crew, 10 was to the crew, and the other 10 was going to be for any officers you identified, divided between
right,
them.
all right. So that being the case, we've got basically 1,000 per head here. So Kitlak will take out of the gold that he was given um, several piles of 1,000 gold, and if the people assembled want them, he will hand it out to the individuals. He will take the last pile of 1,000 and just kind of set it to the side and like very visibly remove the 100 from that last pile of 1,000, um, and pay off the docking fee.
I'm almost inclined to say that this 1,000 that you just gave me is should go as an investment towards the ship.
If I might make a suggestion, the guard says, taking the 100 gold, don't handle any money on the docks. While we do our best to protect such things, accidents and small creatures can cause things to vanish quickly.
Understandable, Kitlak says. It just scoops up the cash and goes into the hold of the ship before parceling it out. Um,
Yep, and you
Again, I
all
thought
wait.
we were on the ship already.
Nope, you were basically halfway there at that point. So now you are on the ship. Um, there are kobolds going around. The kids seem to be kind of hanging around the pantry and just checking everything out. Um, some of the kobolds have already found the crew quarters and are just kind of examining it. Uh, Shundo has made it to the hold. He looked at the upper hold and seemed to be stooping, so he's gone down to the lower hold and just
I
sort of
know
set up
if we
like
need
right over
an
there.
accountant, uh, I might know a bugbear.
Shundo, are you doing this in the upper hold or the lower hold, Kitlak?
he's doing it in the cargo hold, just like
Right, I'm saying the upper or the lower, because you have two.
um,
You have the small one up that's with the deck, the main deck. Then you have the big one downstairs where Shundo is.
the big one. That's the cargo hold, to my knowledge. There's the actual like there's the cargo hold to the ship. There's the interior to the ship, which is like the next level up, and then there's the top side of the ship, which is where the sails are.
Yeah, if you're looking at the screen,
I'm not.
okay, the rear of the ship where number 11 is, behind the kitchen and the pantry, is an upper hold. It's called the
Mhm.
aft hold. So you have a small extra hold up there. Then you have the big hold down below. That's why I was clarifying. Are all of you in the big cargo hold?
I guess so.
I thought we were going to go to the bridge, but okay. I wouldn't.
Before he turned away, the guard would have said, "Do be sure to leave within the next 4 hours, or we will have to charge you for another day."
How far out do we need to be before we stop being charged?
You just have to be 100 feet away from port, and of course, our protection extends to 500 feet out of the tower. But we don't charge for protection. This is neutral space.
That's fantastic. We will undock pretty soon.
I'm guessing you're not going to do this near a Shundo, so I will.
No.
No.
And I can't see anything either. This is we're piecemealing this session together.
Yep. And as you're putting out the gold and splitting it up, and Suka's still on board. You know she can handle money, Kitlak. The other thing is you have to decide where are you going to go. You have an open request with the Roaring Hollow and the people there. You could just leave. You could check out other places here. You could try to find Shay's mom. I'll let you guys think that over because we are at time, so you can figure that out. And hopefully we'll be back again next week.
Quick before we are all done, can Kitlak give 1,000 to Suka and say, in addition to your other duties, you're now the ship's accountant. Enjoy.
What?
Hey, think about it. You've got some discretionary income. Enjoy.
I am assuming you're walking away as you're doing this.
Oh, clearly.
What? I didn't agree.
Everyone's gonna do
Delegation.
something.
The
What?
best part of being a captain.
I hate you.
I know. Express that you like me.
And that's where we'll end. Okay. Yes, thank you for joining us. We will resume again hopefully next week. And oh wait, is everyone here next week? I thought someone was out next week. Let me check. Let me double
I
check.
should be here next week.
I'll
I'm
be
here.
Sounds like everyone.
Godwin, assuming your internet's back up.
Yeah. I mean, my internet should be back up tomorrow morning. It's just they did send me an email like yesterday saying they were going to do this. Just didn't. I'll be here this weekend, but next weekend I am leaving, but I will be back on Monday. So
Thank you, sir.
Friday is not. The Friday.
Okay,
Not this
thank
Friday,
you.
but next Friday.
Those of you who could join us and struggled through it, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Good night.
Night.